here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to fail. Okay, yet most people do fail. So how can we cut down on the percentage that fail and increase the number of you that succeed? You have to take this seriously. Okay, did you go to high school? Did you study? I know you didn't.
I did, actually.
I know
You have to
did.
study your craft.
I know.
You are not going to single me out.
All right, I went to high school. Ask me why I studied.
Why did you study?
I studied so I could drive a car, date, and play football.
What?
Yeah, that's the only reason I studied. Okay? Then I went to college. Ask me why I studied.
Why did you study?
Because if I didn't, I flunked out. And when I went to college, you went to Vietnam and you died if you flunked out of college. So I studied to stay alive. Then I went to graduate school. Ask me why I studied.
Why did you study?
So I wouldn't have to get a real job. I could keep my bartending job and stay in school. So I never studied for the right reasons. Then I made a huge mistake. I finished school and I said, well, studying's over. I couldn't have been more wrong. The studying you do now will pay 100 times the dividends than the studying that you did in school. But most salespeople don't study their profession. Okay? You've never seen me before, have you? You've never seen me before. You've never seen me before. You've seen me before. I know you've seen me before. You haven't. You haven't. You haven't. You two haven't either. All right. That tells me you're not studying your profession. Okay. I'm on YouTube, but so are a number of other really good sales trainers, automotive sales trainers. Jonathan Dawson, he's from around here, a young sales trainer, really, really sharp. A guy by the name of Andy Elliott, who's a crazy dude, but you sift through his persona, he's got good stuff too. There's salespeople on YouTube, salespeople on TikTok, salespeople on Instagram that do great advertising for themselves. You need to study. You're not going to get the training you need to get here. I'm going to tell you that right now, and that goes for every store I work with in the country. No organization I work with, and I work with some awesome organizations, make no mistake about that, provide salespeople all the training they need to succeed. Almost all of the salespeople I know that have succeeded in spectacular fashion self-study. They study other salespeople. And by the way, not just, there's a good salesperson here, and there are a couple really good salespeople here. Study them. Nubian is a great leader. Study him, but study other people too. Look, what's it take to make it? I already told you have to like it first. Okay, if you don't like it, nothing else counts. Okay, if it turns out it's not for you, it's not for you. Don't worry about it. You'll find something else. But you've got to make an effort to learn how to sell. Selling is not a natural thing for anybody. Are some personalities more conducive to it? I don't even believe that anymore. I used to think that you had to be an enthusiastic, outgoing human being to be a good salesperson. I was so wrong. I've met people who are so boring and so mundane and so lack of pizzazz that I wouldn't drink with them if they were buying, yet they are awesomely successful in the retail car business. You know, what I've come to find out is I've got a big personality. I'm loud, I'm enthusiastic, but most of the country isn't like me. Most of the country thinks someone like me is obnoxious. Shocking, but true. So it doesn't matter what your personality is. You've got what it takes to make it, but you got to develop sales skills. Okay? I've had many people over the years come to me and say, hey Steve, you ought to interview so-and-so. He or she's got the gift of gab. It's not the gift of gab that creates a good salesperson. It's the ability to ask good questions, get the customer to talk, and you listen and retain what they're telling you. Angelo, will a customer give us clues how to help them buy a car if we just give them a chance?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but most salespeople don't. Most salespeople are so caught up in talking
Gotta listen.
as opposed to listening, they miss all the signs. I think Miriam and Kimberly and Maddie and even Ivy have an advantage over the rest of us. Because people would rather deal with a female. Females have got more credibility. They're more trustworthy. I would much rather deal. I mean, this is for you young young guys, pay attention to what I'm about to say. The female is the superior gender. The quicker you figure that out, the better off you are, and you'll save a lot of money, believe me.
Hello.
Okay? So some of the best salespeople I know, Miriam,
Oh, women.
are women.